Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. 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 What's up, everybody? This is Zach again. I'm Zach again. Love Frenzy on PlayStation 5 and Super Friends because he has Ubisoft. Creator of Jelly Radio, made more podcasts on the website. Zach.coffee has zk.co.fe. COFFE. There's a lot to do today, and I'm trying to do everything at once. Let's go ahead and go into the next step. As you know, the reason why people ask me why the logo Zach Technology LLC is purple. The reason why it is purple is because it all started with, as I've been working on project management, my app that I enjoyed was Omni Suite and Omni Plan and all the stuff with Omni. So Omni Focus was how it all started. I started everything with OmniFocus, and OmniFocus is what helped me complete a lot of these projects. And I still use Microsoft Project on the Windows machine, but OmniFocus with the purple logo, that's why I use That's why I use this software. That's what helped me prepare all these JEDLAC videos that I've accomplished. I had to make long lists, and that's how I was able to do everything, thanks to OmniFocus. Be sure to check out OmniFocus. It's from the OmniPlan suite, and it's an amazing device. I really like it for the Mac. I hope they bring it to Windows. It would be awesome. It's really fun. It's OmniPlan, OmniSuite, OmniFocus, Omni Outliner, and they're just amazing pieces of software. I love them very much. Anyway, next on the menu, we're playing some F123 because of what happened today. Max Verstappen and Lando Norris went through an accident. Something terrible could have happened. Thank God they're okay. So let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go into the breaking point. And we're on chapter 10 over here. All right. Got an email from Kelly Mayer over here. She's in Spain. She rides on the track. All right. Seeing that something is up over here. Spanish GP. All right. Let's go to the race. And we have our can of Red Bull over here. Can of Red Bull. Obviously, I'm not sponsored by Red Bull Gaming, but if Red Bull wants to sponsor, that would be a great time to do so. Make sure to drink some water, stay hydrated. Let's go ahead and set the timer over here. Seems something's wrong with the watch. Battery life has been terrible on the Apple Watch. It's an older watch. Very annoying. Just using the chronometer function loses all of its attributes. Very annoying. It's a couple years old watch. That might be why. I would love to own a Tag Heuer watch. I just can't afford a Tag Heuer watch for the time being, but someday. Let's put on a Seiko Japan watch, SEIKO watch. All right. All right, let's go ahead and fix the camera over here. Does that work better? Camera over here better. I think it is. Centered over here. All right, Spanish Grand Prix over here.
I don't think we're in for a quiet one today. It's race day here at the Circuit de Barcelona, Catalunya. It's an updated track at Catalunya, and the popular opinion in the paddock is that we never wanted the chicane in the first place. That's now been gone, the final corner is much faster, and at 2.9 miles and 14 turns, we await the Spanish Grand Prix. So with the race not far away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position. Sergio Perez lines up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Norris, Hamilton, Gasly, Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Zhou, Sargent, Bottas, Jackson, Magnussen, Ocon, Hulkenberg, De Vries, Stroll, Albon, and Noah Bell. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. Welcome to the wonderful Catalunya. It's time for the Spanish Grand Prix this weekend. And whilst the season is just a few races old, it's already been one full of drama. So, Natalie Pinkham, who have you got your eye on this weekend?
Well, in Formula One, naturally, the conversation is drawn towards those at the top of the standings, both drivers and teams. But I'm really intrigued by the midfield team of Connor Sport. Devon Butler's absence will definitely be felt. There's no doubt about that, both on and off the track. For me, the interesting thing will be how they move forward without him.
Indeed, almost as many battles off the track as there are on it for Connor Sport at the moment. And Casper Ackermann and his team certainly have their work cut out for them this weekend.
I know it's been a mad few weeks, mate, but you've always gone well here, so let's get your head down and see what we can do. Come on.
All right. We are still DJing right now. We are listening to some music. I got a DJ Worldwide Party going on right now. You can listen to it. The link. Let's put the link in the group chat. Why not? You can listen to what I'm listening to right now. This is what I'm listening to right now. People around the world are listening. And yeah, I have a bottle of Mexican Coca-Cola over here. I have the coffee I've been drinking for my Coffee with Zach that's being uploading right now. Diggs Nation style. It's an hour long. Be sure to check that out. It's premiering right now almost. Coffee with Zach in English. Diggs Nation style about yesterday, June 29th, 2024. Be sure to watch it, an hour long. And yeah, let's see. I got some Netflix over here for emotional support over here. Checking out some cool shows. So let's see, which we should watch next over here. It's yeah, I got a good show over here. So there we go. We're using our full capacity over here. The power of, what happens when we talk about the book Musicophilia. Musicophilia, obviously, very important book. Musicophilia right here. If you haven't read the book, check it out. So here's what we're doing now. All right. We are staying sober, as in we're drinking 0% alcohol if need be, or we're waiting until the end of our shift until we drink some alcohol, so hopefully tonight. But for right now, we're waiting because we don't know what can come next. So here's what we're doing. We got Netflix, we're watching Archer. I got the Worldwide DJ mix going on. I have the PlayStation playing some F123. for mental health for Max Verstappen and Lando Norris because of their accident today. Don't forget that Gundam is on the book club, and Coffee with Zach in English is going to broadcast right now, worldwide premiere right now, 1 hour long, Dignation style. And I have the Psycho Watch Japan, Psycho Japan, SEIKO Japan. Let's go ahead and start. All right, that's good. Now, obviously, the Austria Grand Prix was very difficult, very complicated. The fact that Russell was first place is a big surprise. Very interesting results. Max Verstappen being fifth place is an unfortunate event, but he's still top of the table. We're listening to Nick Feu right now. Nick Feu, great album, French rap. It's great music from available on Omega Radio. There's a link right here in the group chat. As always, everything's on the website, Zach.coffee. Oh, just got into an accident over here. Very dangerous. Yellow flag here. 5-second penalty. And this happened at 4:48. So we got a message from Quantum. About the 4 Zionist Illuminatis who are preventing everything from moving forward. Obviously, Robert Mueller talked about it into his book, Mueller Report, how Jack Smith is working on it. We are definitely dealing with a monster here. Obviously, Netanyahu has too much control over Washington, and put it into the report. That's the expression, put it into the report. The whole planet is trying to stop Netanyahu. Nobody seems to be able to do it. We know that now Netanyahu might be some sort of weird lizard, alien device person, just like Trump. Just like Trump, the two of them might be some weird lizards that are taking over the planet, and maybe Trump and Netanyahu, everyone that supports Netanyahu, everyone that supports Trump, are essentially like the lizards from the TV show V that came out back in the 80s and then later in the 90s. So I think we have to be very careful as to anyone who supports MAGA cult, anyone who supports Netanyahu. They might not be from this planet. They might not be the fun aliens. They might not be like the Dragon Ball Z aliens. They might be like the evil, dangerous aliens from V, the TV show from the 80s, and V, the TV show from... Because obviously nobody would support Trump, being a pedophile and taking advantage of sleeping with girls, that's just a very dangerous thing. So anybody who supports Trump and Epstein is just a very dangerous ordeal. Definitely some kind of Trump matrix that we have to break up. Now, please understand
Nice work, mate. That brings you
about
off
the
a place.
future. The future of Formula One is that we need more prevention systems for accidents. Formula One vehicles are not designed for accidents. They're very fragile. They're not as strong as GT cars. Gran Turismo cars are very strong at the FIA way. Formula One is very different. Those Formula One cars are so fragile that when they get into an accident, they basically are completely, utterly destroyed. And that's the reason why there needs to be implementation into these Formula One cars in order for them not to just completely disintegrate when there's an accident. See what happened in the accident between Max Verstappen and Lando Norris? When that tire broke, it just almost completely disintegrated. It wasn't like a break a tire and then you just run for a few more laps. Like the tire completely disintegrated because it was so hot. The tire got so hot like Dua Lipa, and the tire collapsed. It's exploded. The temperature is going to be at 110 degrees all week long. Be sure to have enough water. Be sure to stay hydrated. Very important. Big shout out to all my French listeners. Obviously, I will speak French. My French listeners, very important. Mais bien sûr, parler des élections législatives en France, c'était tellement chiant. Je suis de mauvaise humeur. Je vais allumer France Info. C'était vraiment une... Quelle horreur. All right, we're on 6th lap over here. We are in 11th place.
Okay, this is Mark. There's a group of slower cars coming up ahead of you. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
big shout out to you at Netflix for adding Archer to Netflix. I love Archer, and for some reason, Archer on Hulu didn't work from time to time. So big shout out to Netflix for adding Archer onto Netflix. Been watching so many seasons. I know that you're in your 14th season or whatever, but I'm on season 11 or 12. Archer, very fun season, very fun show. I love Archer. Please tell the Facebook developers that your chatting feature does not work that well. So please fix it. It has to be fixed. I understand. I know there's been some illegal practices by Mark Zuckerberg, where he basically paid off a bunch of Facebook friends and replaced them with Meta AI. He replaced them with Meta AI characters for a contest, just for some kind of show, and it is very dangerous, very illegal. And Mark Zuckerberg, if you keep doing that, where you replace real Facebook friends into Meta characters that are talked with AI, Mark Zuckerberg will lose his job at Facebook. He will no longer be the CEO.
Box this lap, push hard on the in lap. Okay, the gap behind is 4.6 seconds.
All right, Alonso went to the pit lane, so we'll go with him. Always love the pit lane guys. They're amazing people. Pit lane people, amazing.
Okay, that was a fairly decent stop, well within the times we expected. Look after these tyres now, and want to finish the race on this compound.
All right, let's check the time. Big shout out to the time travel words of mine. Obviously, big shout out to those people. The reason why we want to thank the people in the pit lane, because people who go to work and leave the office at 5 o'clock or 5 o'clock. Yeah, people leave clocking at 8 in the morning and leave at 5 p.m. They don't understand there's a lot of people who continue to work past 5:01 and later than that. 5:01, 5:02, and later. They work later at night, and they're still very important people. People like the pit lane crew. The pit lane crew does not just check in and checks out. The pit lane crew does an incredible amount of work all the time to make sure the car works, make sure there's nothing wrong with it. It's very important work.
Right, Noah's coming in for his stop now. So the car in front is 13.0 seconds. And the gap behind us is 1.7 seconds. Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
All right, we're about lap 11 or 12. Keep going. All right, we're playing PlayStation 5 on screen 1. We're watching Archer on screen 3. We're listening to my worldwide DJ mix on audio 1. Audio 2, we're listening to PS5. Let's go ahead and upgrade screen 2 with France Info, France Inter, so we can see the conundrum that's going on in France, because people did not pay attention and people did not vote in numbers for the Rassemblement, le Front Populaire, and as a result, le Rassemblement National got a lot of votes because they are racist. Now, the reason why we're not going to open our can of Red Bull yet is because we might have to open it for F1 23 F1 Manager Game. Big shout out to Lando Norris over here. I knew the number 7 is a very intriguing number. In terms of football, the number 7 is played by various characters, but we know that when you talk about the number 7, you know that the amount of power that it wields at Manchester United. At Manchester United, the number 7 means names like George Best, Cristiano Ronaldo, Eric Cantona, David Beckham. There were just some players at Manchester United who wear the number 7 have such great power that they change culture. They change, how else to say this, but they change view of the world. You know, people that were once racist against the type of culture of people, suddenly, when they see their favorite soccer player or football player from one country, start to realize that those people are not so different from us after all. We got a message from Quantum. .508. We'll have to listen to Jetlag Radio 508. 508. So what I was trying to say is that a lot of people were very racist against Arab people, you know, people from the Arabic culture. And once Cristiano Ronaldo went to Saudi Arabia to play at Al Nassr, they started to realize that, you know, thanks to, as you know, Muslim pray to Allah. They say this is the grace from God. Look at this. The greatest player on earth, instead of playing like Bundesliga or the next league that is going to decide, chose to play in this Saudi Arabian league just to make the Muslim people happy. To make the Muslim people happy, where they were of great happiness, of great amazingness, and they were able to win and enjoy a lot of soccer games, football games. And that's tell weather. Now weather of huge importance because it's hot. It's hot in Saudi Arabia. And guess what? When those people saw Manchester United, Cristiano Ronaldo play in Saudi Arabia, they're like, wow, well, I guess Saudi Arabians aren't that bad after all. Yeah. Saudi Arabians were painted such bad light because of everything that goes wrong with their human rights violation and all this and that. And women cannot drive and all this and that. Guess what? While everyone was saying that about Saudi Arabia, everybody forgot that Netanyahu was trying to commit a genocide and start exterminating Palestinians. So yeah, Saudi Arabia have bad human rights violations. But while we all focus on that, in the meantime, Netanyahu exterminated 30,000 Palestinians. It's going to be almost 40,000 Palestinians. Pay attention to it. You don't pay attention to the future. I talk about the future. Look what happened. You keep thinking that Saudi Arabia is the boogeyman? Okay, but look at Netanyahu now. Now Netanyahu is the boogeyman. See that? Of course, the Saudis are not saints. You know, all they care about is big oil money. But please understand that it wasn't Saudi Arabia that tried to perform war with 6 Middle Eastern countries all at once this past couple months. It was Netanyahu. While all this has happened and Saudi Arabia worse, all this and that, what happened in Saudi Arabia? Over 1,300 people died of dehydration at the holy places there. Even though I made those warnings weeks and months ago about the importance of hydration, stay hydrated, stay hydrated. People went in those desert worlds and they did not stay hydrated. So in terms of quantum mechanics and, you know, Naruto speaking to Gaara, Naruto telling Gaara, listen Gaara, you have to offer water. You have to offer water for free all the time during the pilgrimage at Hajj. Always someone could have a particular water bottle, or just like they do in the States sometimes when they go hiking, those little packs that have translucent packs that have a little tube of water. They need a little tube of water to drink water to stay hydrated. It is very important.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
Alright, big shout out to Max Verstappen, who drank a Red Bull and won his race. And he's first in this race. It looks like for us, we'll be in 7th place. Just like Cristiano Ronaldo.
And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
All right, let's go and enjoy that can of Red Bull now. Ah, 8th place. Because of practicing etiquette.
So it's Aidan Jackson,
So 8 like Killer B,
today,
obviously.
but the big news off
Rap
the track
music.
is the speculation about this team, whether or not they'll see out the season with their current lineup.
Well, I think they'll have to sign a new driver, Crofty. It's a gamble worth taking.
When you drink some Red Bull, go ahead and get the sugar-free. I like the sugar-free one. There's no sugar. It's much better.
Red Bull put up an outstanding fight for the front position today, and it's great to see
Good
it
job,
off for them.
Max
They do
Verstappen.
so much for the sport,
Sorry you
and
had your
can't help but
accident
be
today.
delighted by today's race.
Don't worry. You're top of the table. You'll do better next round. Big shout out to AWS. I know that Amazon offers help for people who have startups. Amazon startups, I have a startup, Zach Technology LLC. Want to give some funding? Let me know. Can't wait.
Well, Cotter Sport are in a bit of an odd situation right now. So just tell me, what is it like for you today?
Yeah, not so long ago my teammate was Devon, and we had a plan sorted out for the rest of the season. Now it's Noah, and for the last couple of races, suddenly nobody's quite sure what the situation is. I've never had to drive in this situation before, so it's all pretty strange, but you do what you can.
Most importantly, how is Devon? And how are you finding it without your teammate?
Yeah, I know as much as everybody else, so, you know, I saw what happened. I'm obviously very worried for him, and as is everybody else, and, you know, I know he's not fit to drive for us right now. As far as I know, he's working super hard to return to the sport, and, yeah, I wish him well.
Well, there's a lot of talk about what happens if Devon doesn't return. Would Connor Sport be looking for a new driver, do you think?
To be honest, I think we can get by without him. I'm going to be giving it everything I've got this season. Our reserve Noah, he's finally got a chance to get some races under his belt. We can handle it.
Thank you so much for your time.
All right. Just got a call over here.
Hey, Casper, you wanted to speak to me?
Yes, I did.
Shoot.
Nothing major, really. To be honest, I just wanted to thank you.
Oh. What for? I'm, you know, just doing my job.
No, it's more than that. Well, I know why you stayed on the team. And, well, I won't lie to you, it's not been easy.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Yeah, but you really stepped up. It's good for me to know that I've got someone like you to rely on.
Always.
Yeah. Look, Aiden, I'll warn you, things may not get any easier, at least not for a while, but, well, we've got something in the pipeline, a potential new driver, and a damn good one.
Who is it?
I can't say, not yet. It's a bit of a gamble, but if they agree, we could have something special.
Nice. And, how is Devon?
Fine. I think... I'm not sure. I mean, Davidoff has closed the door on that one, but... Yeah, he tells me Devon is in a good place, though.
Oh, that's good, that's good.
Just keep doing what you're doing, okay? And now, just get out of here.
Of course. I'll catch you later, Casper.
All right. New driver in time of Azerbaijan. Let's see if that happens. Check and see how Social is doing. Big shout out to the Tribes 3 community. Don't worry, I'm going to download Tribes 3. Unfortunately, Tribes 3 is only available for Steam. Please make it available on the PlayStation 5. It would mean a lot. I would love to play Tribes 3 on the PlayStation 5. Go ahead and pause the watch over here. Back to 0 here. Ah, very good subject over here. People wanted him to play some sim racing. Sim racing is very popular for people that are stars in the world of Formula One, where they do some sim racing and people attend the event and they're having a lot of fun. So just like Max Verstappen, do some simulation racing for a lot of the people that are into the Formula One community. It looks like Aiden is going to do that as well. So let's go ahead and say yes. Just like for myself, if someone asked me to do some simulation racing for Gran Turismo 7 or Formula One, I will do it for people as you know. Some of my live streams sometimes go into people that are in hospitals, people that are in elder homes and things like that. Or
your father?
When I play Naruto, it gets live streamed into children's hospitals and things like that.
Said he'd only found one of his children. Said Devon had better prospects.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
Mum used the divorce settlement to help me out, but... And you're only here because he sent you.
No. This was my idea, my decision. And this is me asking you, Callie, not your father. We need a replacement and I ask for you because I know how good you are. And that's the truth.
I always said I'd do it on my terms, not his.
I'll look out for you. Just like I did in F2.
Will you keep him away from me?
I'll do everything in my power. Everything. To make sure that all you have to think about is driving. Have we got a deal? You might never get this opportunity again. You know that.
All right. Let's go ahead and advance here.
Could you take a look at this, please?
Okay, we got to use the money on the car, the team, or the factory. You got to use it on the car. The car's got to need more performance out of the car.
Davidoff.
They stopped me entering the garage just because Callie's in there. It's ridiculous.
We've had this conversation. You need to give her space.
I'll humor you for now, Ackerman, but I don't like being told where I can and can't go around here. Don't forget, you talked me into this.
What does that mean? Talked you into what?
Signing Callie in the first place. I'm just allowing you to take credit for it, that's all.
Yeah, it sounds like you're trying to blame me.
Well, if you're right about it, there'll be no blame to allocate, will there?
Anything else?
You're a busy man. I'll let you go.
All right. Our hero just had a call over here. Cool stuff. Let's check the social. Check email. Callie wants to talk about press time. Zoe wants to talk about an interview. Edward says that that's a wrap. And Mark's talking about the weekend preview. Cool. Ah, it looks like we can answer over here. Can we answer? All right. All right. All right, guys. We're able to play a race for F123. Big shout out to all the racing team drivers from all the teams in Formula One. Even Ferrari that I don't really like. But the big shout out to Michael Schumacher's family, and I hope that Michael Schumacher wakes up and feels better immediately. But a big shout out to all the team, especially the two guys that I love the most, Max Verstappen at Red Bull Racing and Lewis Hamilton at Mercedes-Benz AMG F1. As you know, I'm eager to have a new car as soon as possible. Like I said, it could be any German cars, or it could be a JDM. Mercedes-Benz AMG, Audi RS, Porsche GTS, Porsche GT3 RS, or BMW M, or Nismo. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the fact that you're watching this. Whether you deal with mental health, you deal with you need some emotional support, you need to talk about music therapy, music intelligence, like I like to talk about, that I've been working on thanks to the book Musicophilia since my accident in 2010. A big shout out to Psycho Japan over here. They're not sponsors, but I would love to get some sponsors. Whether I get sponsored from Red Bull over here or anything else, Blue Bottle Coffee, whichever. I would love to have a sponsor to help me out for my company, Zach Technology LLC, and now that I'm a live streamer on YouTube and on Twitch, this is what I'm working on right now. And in the meantime, I'm still a project manager, and I'm a consultant. My services are available to you. If you need help, I can help, but I need to find a person to send an invoice. I have to send an invoice, and I have to collect a check. If I don't collect a check, I can't send an invoice. I cannot work for free forever. So whatever company you're at and you're panicking, find a person that I can send an invoice, send a check, send me a check, and then we can move forward. It's very simple. Intel doesn't want to pay, Intel Corp and Intel Foundry. Similar fashion with everything else. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and until next time.